Hey, it's the cut up. 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 Hey.
Hey, I'm break the damn turret.
Absolutely.
Get this tea, honey.
Cannot wait to talk about the folks that are on the cutting board tonight.
Yes. Come for tonight.
There's a few folks on there.
Cut y'all ass.
In fact, let's just jump right into it. Fuck the bullshit.
Let's get it.
First on the cutting board tonight, Brandy. Brandy Norwood. Oh, Brandy Norwood, you're on the cutting board tonight. Let me tell you why you're on the cutting board tonight.
Please tell them why.
Brandy has gone down to the Essence Festival and showed her entire ass, talking
Lack
about
thereof. Little booties matter.
the song is mine. And folks feel like it was shade because they feel like it was shade at Monica because she said the song was hers. I really feel like that Brandy should just sit the fuck down.
Somebody tell Ray J's sister to calm down.
But I really do love Brandy.
I love Brandy. I think I've liked Brandy since just sitting up in my room, Brandy.
I liked this before that when she was talking about my best friend, talking about her.
I love that Brandy. I love Moshe. I love Cinderella. She was the late great Whitney.
Definitely love.
But see, this new Brandy, I don't know if it's just loving hip hop check she getting or what it is, but her new man or somebody is really getting to her head. And Brandy, you know Monica did that song, and you know Monica outshined you on that song. Don't be disrespectful.
Really, my whole thing about it is, okay, obviously, you know Brandy's super talented. But aside from all of that, Brandy doesn't have the accolades I feel like that she should. Okay. Because it's bitches that got plenty Grammys that don't sing nowhere near the way Brandy does. But the only Grammy that she had, she shares with Monica. So, and it's for that same song.
It sure is.
Yeah. So to me, I'm just like,
the song is y'all's.
Both of y'all's, for real, because neither one of y'all would have a Grammy if it wasn't for the other. Absolutely. So that bullshit like feud that they have, I feel like is stupid anyway.
But where did it come from?
Oh, I have no idea where it came from. I mean, well, I do know where it came from. Back in the day, remember it was like Team Light Skin versus Team Dark Skin always, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, it is 2018. You gotta stop it.
I mean, yes, but back then it wasn't 2018.
I thought Brandy was pregnant.
I heard that. I don't know. That's allegedly.
Maybe the
I don't know.
Maybe the pregnancy hormones.
That's allegedly.
That's probably what it is.
I don't know if she's pregnant. I know she's thick. That's really what I wanted to talk about. She didn't gain a whole lot of extra weight.
Stress.
I don't know if it's stress or what it is. And she might be pregnant. I hope that's the case because she's been skinny her whole life.
She has been.
So, I mean, I support the fact that she's put on a couple extra pounds. That's good because, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with the big girls. Yeah.
Africans say that life is good. You gain a little bit extra weight.
That's good. Well, push ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but she's definitely put on some extra pounds and she's thrown some extra shape.
We need the old Brandy back, that humble Brandy. I like her. I like the humble Brandy who came out here, showed her talents, and then had a seed.
Before she started.
Let Ray J do all that drama. You be good.
You talking about before she started running people off the road, killing folks in traffic? That Brandy. Before she started lying about the fact she was married, Brandy.
Don't you bring the vehicular manslaughter into this?
Right. And I'm talking about when she was out there fucking and got knocked up by that man and said that she was married and she wasn't really married, she was lying, and everybody started to.
Brandy been scandalous.
Yeah, Brandy has been scandalous. But Brandy has been scandalous. That's absolutely 100% true.
Yeah. Maybe she had us fooled. Maybe we thought we liked her, but we just like an image of her. We never liked Brandy.
I did like her image. I mean, my parents liked her image. She was squeaky clean. She, you know.
So we thought.
For real, Brandy was like an idol, like a super like young black idol. She was I want to say like the first black girl Barbie. I want to say.
Yeah, I can say that.
She did that show with Whitney, not show. The movie with Whitney. She did the movie with Diana Ross.
Yes. Can't forget that. She did
Double
shows,
Platinum?
movies,
She ain't been Double
songs.
Platinum in a minute. But she did a movie called Double Platinum with Diana Ross.
Yes.
I love Brandy. I see her cut.
It don't sound like you love Brandy.
No, but I do. She used to cut this shit out. She was out there. She threw that shade while she was performing on the Walmart stage
It was.
at the
And
festival.
it was like, what kind of festival you at right now? Because
No,
where's everybody else at?
but that's what it gives because Walmart does sponsor. So it looked as if it was a Walmart stage. However, maybe it wasn't. Well, in fact, I know that it wasn't. It was Essence Festival.
She probably was at Essence Festival with Tamar's band. It was all the same.
I think she's on top of the block too later
Oh no.
on. Anyway, so best of luck and best in all your endeavors to Brandy. Stop throwing shade at people who you don't need to throw shade at because, I mean,
Because then you got a girl like Moniece Slaughter who's gonna come for you every single time. You remember Moniece? Yes, Moniece came for her. Talking about exposing all kind of secrets.
about Brandy.
Yes, about how
We know she got all
first
kinds
of all,
secrets.
Moniece confirmed the fact that she was indeed pregnant. Or she is indeed pregnant.
Oh nah.
So
Who's she
whatever-
pregnant by this time? What's she lying about it again? What's she trying to hide the pregnancy again? You
You're
learned
gonna
the first
find
time.
out.
Right, we're gonna have a baby.
You're
We're
gonna
gonna
have
find
to have
out.
that baby. You're gonna have to have that baby.
There's a lot of them that get pregnant that don't have a baby.
I mean, it is 2018. I guess there are options. She was trying to pull a Kylie, but no, Kylie did it better.
Absolutely.
You can't hide this pregnancy.
Okay. Okay. So yes, cut it out, Brandy. Cut it out. Because I want to spare you this time from cutting you like I want to cut you.
We being nice. We being nice due to your previous history with us in the black community. But don't think for a minute.
Right. But yeah, don't let
I
me.
still love
Don't come
Monica.
across this cutting block no more.
And because you Whitney Godwinner.
Yes, God rest Whitney's soul. No shade. She's on the cutting block too. Whitney and her soul.
Whitney and your soul.
Woo!
No!
Next up, we have none other than the bald-headed Pink Panther herself, Tamar Messy Braxton, whom I also do love and care for deeply. I never met her, but I feel like she's fun.
Feelings are real.
Yeah, no, she's fun. She's extra. I enjoy her as a person on her TV show with her sisters, her own TV show. I didn't really get into her that much with Vincent.
She's
Tamar.
nice, Vincent. I just can't support a fake relationship.
Why I feel like they were married for a long time?
They were married for a long time. But you know, when people start getting like big, then their marriage always goes into shambles.
Yeah.
Kirk and Rashida.
Yeah.
Kirk was a nobody ass dude. Got on Love and Hip Hop. Now he popping out babies left and right.
Yes.
Tamar Vince. Tamar was really always a background sister for the most part. And Vince was a moneymaker. Now she getting out there, and all of a sudden he beating her ass and all the other shit.
But I feel like all of that shit was happening. Well, I know that all that shit was happening before they had got famous too, from what I understand.
I'm sure it was. But they've been married for how many years?
Like, what was it, like 8, 10?
And now it's probably 10 years later. Now you're tired of getting your ass beat 10 years
Now
later.
you tired. Now you tired of getting your ass beat.
Now 10 years
You
later,
wasn't tired till you got this TV check, bitch.
Till you got that. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Thinking about you all the way home.
Uh-oh.
I ain't got no vocals. But you know what I'm going with this.
That's fine.
This drink is good, y'all.
Love and War, you and Vince was in love and in war
Oh,
at the same time.
that was
And y'all was warring.
That was for Vince.
No shade. And that's not, it ain't nothing to do with Vince. Vince is not why you want to cut and block. Although, he should be.
He should.
Vince is not on the cutting block this
Not
time.
this time.
But we're gonna bring his goddamn bubble ass looking ass around this motherfucker. And we're gonna cut him too. One of these good days. One of these good days, we're gonna cut him out. We're gonna cut you up real fast. I need to know why you felt like it was okay. Really? Okay, so Tamar's on the cutting block because she fired her whole band.
Publicly.
publicly fired her whole band on Instagram and told them that they didn't have no drop no more because they didn't show up to her gig or something like that in South Africa.
And they're unprofessional.
Yes. However, that is not why she's on the cutting block itself. She's on the cutting block because she's beefing with Tank about it, because I guess Tank felt like he needed to step out there and defend the dignity of the band.
Okay.
Or I don't know what connection he has to the band. Or
who's Tank to vouch for anybody?
I don't know. So
Okay.
like Nick Cannon, he's a part of bands.
Okay, Diddy making the band. The
Right.
Tank edition.
Exactly, making the bands. He felt the way about that, so he wanted to talk about how it wasn't their fault. They didn't, whatever the fuck. Anyway, the bitch on the cutting block because, number one, in your defense of your decision, let me do it right here because I want you to see what's going on.
Real close up.
Right. There is a real cutting block here. Hold on. Show it. There's a real cutting block.
You really have a cutting block here.
There's a real cutting board here, and this is where Taymai's face is. Taymai's face is right here, and her hair is over here because she cut that a couple weeks ago.
I got some inches for you if you need some, girl.
Absolutely. Let her know where you got yours from so she can go ahead and put it in the order.
You can get some, girl.
Because Tamar Pink Panther, she does not Pink. She cut her hair off, and I feel like she should lose weight before she cut her hair off because she don't have that same bone structure.
And that's the
Her face
basic
is
thing.
very
You have
round.
to. You can't be out with a bone ball face. You gotta have that
Yes.
cheek definition. You
Yes.
gotta have the
You
jaw.
gotta be
It
able to
has to
carry
be a
it.
lot of things.
You have
Shout out
to
to
be
Amber Rose. She been killing the bald head for a long time.
Exactly. It's plenty of them.
And everybody can be Amber Rose. I admire the thought of what you try to do with the whole India, I'm not my hair.
And black women do this all the time. They go through a breakup and they cut their hair off.
Why? I go through a breakup. My
I
ad
don't
is
know.
baby.
Okay, exactly.
I go through a breakup. It's down my back, please.
Yes, let me get that goddamn Indian 50 inches.
Please. But she hit my knees when I walk.
I'm at the door. My hair's on the door.
Give me minutes. Give me
Like
minutes.
this, like this, you gotta roll your hair up. It's like, let me wrap my hair. Doing all this trying to get in the car, like, let me
Yes.
get my shit before I close the door.
Tuck it in.
Throwing in the back seat. A mess. Anyway, I feel like it was rude of her. She called him a queen. She said that he was creeping on his fiance. I feel like none of that is related to the reason as to why he stepped to you in regards to your band. Like, yes, he was out of. He didn't really have to say nothing about that band. That's not his damn business.
At all.
Okay, so all things considered, he didn't have to say that, but you didn't have to. Why the fuck you worried about who the fuck he's sleeping with?
Why did it get personal?
You got so
Why did it
so
get
nasty
personal
with
unless
it.
you felt personal about it? You took
Right.
You took it to heart. Her feelings were hurt behind that.
You definitely. Your
But
feelings
why?
are definitely hurt behind that.
Because you know you did a foul ass move by calling that damn band out. That's why. So,
Ooh,
now
that's
it's-
very insightful.
oh, Tank, well, shut up and get your ass ate.
He said that though, so he's not.
You made it clear. You cocked it look like it is ass.
He cocks his legs back.
When the
He
hate
likes
don't
to-
work, it's not telling lies. Like, we saw that. Breakfast Club already aired it, baby. That's old news. We know that already.
Exactly. So you feel like now he's a queen, and he's creeping on his fiance. I don't know what kind of receipts it is that you have about that, but I would love to see them.
I mean, I
You
love
can
how.
email those to officialcutup@gmail.com.
Please send receipts because you know we want them.
Oh yes,
I
absolutely.
just don't understand how females be so quick to know when a nigga's creeping, but didn't Vince have a whole baby on her ass? She was lying.
Allegedly, that's what we heard.
Allegedly. Even if
You
he
got a
didn't, he
bitch
was
pregnant.
practicing.
I doubt that part. I don't know if it's alleged or not. I don't think that he actually had the baby. What I think is that they had went down to the chop shop.
They probably went to the chop shop, but guess what? Either way,
No
you know that
affiliation to the
Tank is
cutout. We don't
creeping,
chop it.
but you ain't see Vince creeping. Girl.
Yeah, you worry about what the fuck Tank is doing. Well, who is
Pay attention to your goddamn man, you would know. Hold up.
Pay
take
attention to
care
your
of
man
home.
and figure out when to bob and weave. When the motherfucking lefts and rights.
She better get like Tina in the back of that damn limo. It's time to fight back, girl.
Exactly.
And Tamar ain't no little girl. I mean, Vince ain't no small nigga either, but still. He is. He lost all that damn weight.
He did lose a whole lot of weight, and she lost a lot of hair.
He can't grab one nothing now. You free. It's straight. Bing, 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 girl. He can't do nothing with you, girl. He's just not
Okay.
guessing.
Okay, you're probably still faster than him. He did lose a little weight, but you're probably still faster than him. So as long as you keep your head on the
You better
motherfucking
call up
swivel,
at the goddamn
keep your head
bedroom.
on the swivel.
Better call baby Logan up. Ain't that baby name Logan?
That's the baby's name. I don't like to talk to nobody's kids, but that is the baby's name.
Well, I tell you one thing. My son seen me get my ass beat. I'm whooping his ass and his daddy ass.
Look like 5 or something.
I
like
don't
that.
give a damn, baby. You better try. You better try. Well, his back do something. I don't give a damn what you do.
Okay. But I just feel like we need to talk about this, and I want to get it right now. It's a homophobic spirit that you have all of a sudden, because from what I understand is that you really love the gays. You've always loved the gays. But because they embraced you when you lived in Atlanta, when you was with your last man or the man before him that was also beating your ass, from what I understand, and you had low self-esteem, you felt like you was ugly, you felt like you was the sister that was never going to get famous, you had several different record deals, nobody bought a damn record. That's no shade. That's the facts.
That's our facts.
But I'm trying to understand, why is it that you felt the need to throw that out there to like insult? I just hate when people try to use shit like that to like insult somebody. Like, okay, if he's gay, what the fuck difference does that make to you? The fuck what they got to do to you, and why is that supposed to be an insult?
You talking about Luther for a minute?
Luther
gay?
Vandross?
Girl, yes, Luther Vandross. You know Luther was gay?
I mean, yeah, right.
Exactly. So there you go. Luther's gay and he's out here wonderful. I love Luther.
Luther's dead.
But what I'm saying is being gay don't change nothing. She's saying like,
but Luther never came out.
Luther came out.
No, he did not come out. You feel like he came out. Like,
if you listen deep.
When he was saying dancing with my father, it was really dancing with my man.
Dancing with my man. That I call Zaddy.
That's rude.
Dancing with Zaddy. So sorry. But anyway.
That is so rude that my man That's ignorant.
Okay. But anyways, Tamar, you ignorant for coming at take like that.
You definitely ignorant for coming at take like that, because number one, you also didn't prove your point. What the fuck is your point? Like,
you went completely off subject.
Completely off subject. You got real nasty about it. You got really rude. You called him a queen for calling you nasty, but you were being nasty.
But in the beginning, in Tank's first message, he never really came at her.
He didn't come at her. In fact, he actually said, like, this is my friend. Exactly.
Like, sis, but, you know, they're just kids. And, god damn it, bro, they wanted to go to Essence Fest. Your weak ass cross were doing no numbers. You can't blame them for that.
And you wasn't at Essence Fest, from what I understand. So... maybe your concert should have been at Essence Fest.
If he was there.
Brandy
got there.
Brandy was there. Brandy was there performing on that Walmart stage. You could have been right there next to her.
And Brandy got no songs.
Rolling the prices back. And rolling back them songs. You could have been doing it.
Take them back.
Rolling them songs back. You roll back your edges as well. She did roll back her edges. Remember that episode? I don't know if you've ever seen that episode of Tamar Manson. They was on vacation in like some the fuck where, and she had a sew in and her weave was itching, and they took out the weave. You remember that episode?
No.
Oh, her weave was itching, and apparently some dye had ran down on her scalp, and it was making her weave itch. They took it out, and we saw her real edges. We saw all of that live and living.
Oh, so that's why you cut your hair, girl.
Because it was not healthy. And it needs to grow back from the roots.
My mama gave me a perm when I was in 5th grade, and my hair ain't been the same since.
Nah, bitch, because Evelyn's edges is snatched. Evelyn knows what the fuck she's doing. Evelyn has several daughters. She knows exactly what the fuck she's doing. And by the time Tamar ass popped her,
because Tamar, you have to remember, she was independent for a while, and the record deal wasn't going through. So she was trying to do her Beyonce, but she couldn't afford the Beyonce wigs. Yes.
The clarification. She wasn't independent. Her record deal wasn't going through.
I'm just saying. I just called it like I see it.
And that's fair.
And
you should.
You trying to wear them yacky lace fronts with the glue on the edges, you can't.
She has a different wig in every part of the confessional, all of that. I mean, all of that's fine. Like, I love it. My sister changes up her hair on a regular basis.
That's fine,
like, 2 or 3 times a day.
I'm not wearing Catalan wigs.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing synthetic wigs, especially if I'm on TV. Like, we're not doing that.
Yeah. So, you're on the chopping block for number 1 being homophobic, and you claim to love the gays. You claim to love all of these homosexuals that do your hair, your eyebrows, your makeup. They're your best friend. You flying them out on vacation with you. You got couples going with you. You got the dude that was talking about the pies. More like patty pie.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Sorry, I just watched
Yeah,
Life.
you had James Chanel out there talking about the pies, but then at the same time you're using sexuality as an insult to somebody. I mean, it's really irrelevant. Like that's like me saying, "Oh, I think that I heard that you don't have any gas in your car." You'd be like, "Faggot!" Like,
Goddamn queen!
like that's rude. That's
But you ain't got no gas, so I'm looking at it. It's on E.
yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying you should probably take care of that. Like,
there's a Wawa up the street.
yeah.
What do you know?
But like real life, exactly. Like that
You
was
can't be
really
mad at
rude.
Tank for saying what's real, basically, and you coming back with that. Because honestly, them queens got you right, girl. The queens got you to realize, you know.
They always pick out very nice wigs. They do what they can because at the end of the day, they can't help you go back your edges. You have to do that yourself.
They're like teeth, you know.
You have to go back your edges
and
yourself.
if you fuck them up, you just gotta figure it out.
The edges are like teeth.
Absolutely, you fuck your edges up for life.
I say, but just go back their edges.
Barely.
I don't know if they came all the way back. I just know that they came back enough to say it.
Well, let me take it like this. It's a process. So, Tamar, you got time, girl. Because you can be sitting down for a while.
You definitely got time. Yeah, oh yeah, that was rude. That was rude as fuck. And for real, Tank's music be selling. And Tamar's Black album was a flop. Yeah, right. Tank got something on the radio right now. What the fuck you got, Tamar? A divorce. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on right now. That's not my fault.
So, they getting divorced or not? Because she always out with him, like, out and about in family settings and shit.
I don't know. Sorry, I got a friend that's like that too.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Well, I'm just saying.
I thought you said Joanne. But we ain't dropping no names.
No, I'm just dropping the names, but I was saying in general, like you got, you know, you want to divorce your man, you haven't divorced your man, y'all still thugging it out for the kids or whatever the fuck. You know, I mean, I guess it's hard. I've never been married, therefore I never been divorced, so I don't know what it's like. But I'm assuming that it is very hard because she can't seem to get away with Vincent, but she can talk plenty shit. Her mother can talk plenty shit about how Vincent was putting his hands on her.
She sure can.
Well, let me tell you who didn't want to put your hands on you. K. Michelle, who's also on the chopping block, but not really. K. Michelle's on the chopping block because she got her ass removed. For the most part. They took out all those plastic bags, all of those silicone shots, all of that windshield wiper fluid.
Why she get all that fix flat?
all of that fix flat and all of that transmission fluid they put in her ass.
What was her reason for getting her ass removed?
Oh, she said she was getting sick. She had lupus and her body couldn't take it. That's what she said.
Her body can't take foreign objects in her body.
Yeah, that's apparently it was too much. It was wearing down her back. She
had
a back problem allegedly. That's what I had heard. She said she had a back problem and her back
that
was
triple
aching.
D ass was weighing her down.
It was a serious ass. That ass was.
The ass was bigger than her.
The ass was very serious.
Let's talk, ladies. I am all for certain types of body modification if you must.
Let them know.
Fake asses. If you insist, whatever.
You want a snack?
But
I didn't mean to cut you off.
But you must first of all know, one, does this ass match my lifestyle? Does it match my body?
Mm-hmm.
Am I getting thighs to match this ass? And does this ass look realistic? These girls go out here and get the biggest booties they can find and walk around here with an ass this big, a waist this big, and thighs this big. Where do that?
That was crazy, but niggas really do love that though. Like for some reason, I don't know why, but they do. That bitch ass, she couldn't take it. Her back couldn't take it. Her waist was feeling no type of way.
Woo! You should try to picture it.
Right, she had lupus or whatever the fuck she was. She had, I mean, I guess she probably. I don't know if there's a cure for that. Okay, well, she took out her ass because of the loop. So,
well, because of the loop. Here's hoping that those Jack Daniels endorsements don't fall off.
No.
Here's hoping that your records continue to sell.
Yes.
But you know what? I don't know if life is so good with Little Booty Michelle eating Little Booty K. Michelle. Cause you see she's back on Love and Hip Hop now, right?
She is back.
Sis need a check.
I mean, that's fine. You all need motherfucking check. I mean, you get it how you get it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying I don't see Cardi coming back to Love and Hip Hop.
Well, Cardi had multiple hit records when Cardi had one time.
And it looks like K Michelle's career is backtracking. You gotta come back in reality TV. It's not looking too good.
Well, she never had what Cardi had. Cardi had number one on the charts for weeks. She was all over.
She did. But K Michelle was doing good though. She got her liquor endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
She had a couple number ones. Her R&B
she had a
number ones.
Did she have number ones or did she just have
R&B number ones? R&B. I don't know.
On the R&B charts.
On the R&B charts.
So she was on the charts with Tank. Don't get me wrong. I like K Michelle. I genuinely do like him too. I feel like she keeps it real. Other than her ass and her cheekbones, she keeps it real.
And her wigs.
She's also a Delta. I like Deltas.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy her. But anyway, the reason why she's on the chopping block is actually not to chop her. It's actually to give her kudos because I support the fact she took out her ass and now she's feeling healthier. She's looking better. Her skin is clear. She was dancing around. I seen her in a video recently. She was dancing around. So she was getting higher up off the ground because she's not weighed down.
Yes. Drop that 20 pounds real quick, girl. I'm all for it. In a world full of Kim Kardashians, Nicki Minaj's, Kylie Jenner's, all of them girls who are showing you that beauty is modifying who you really are. Us basic women can't afford all that stuff. So we gotta work what we gotta work with. It's good to see her coming back down and making beauty realistic. So I'm definitely here for that. I'm here for the reversal of this beauty stigma that the industry has created.
I wish it would have came more organically, as in, like, I wish that she would have
thought that way before, just having actual physical problems.
Yeah, as opposed to like, okay, now I'm like,
force, my back's against the wall. I have to get this ass taken out.
Exactly. That's what I wish had happened. But, you know, all things considered,
I would have lied about it. But I did this for the culture.
You took it out for the culture?
Mm-hmm. For all the young girls around the world.
She could have did that.
She could have lied. We would have never known.
Yeah, well, I mean, I support you standing in your truth and you being an advocate for everybody that has lupus or whatever the hell it was that you had to make you want to take your ass out allegedly. I support it, K Michelle.
Payments was getting too much in our ass repos.
I salute K Michelle for that. Next one, my cutting board. Come, bring your ass in here. We just summon the spirit of Whitney Houston.
No!
I'm bringing in Whitney, and I will always love you, Houston.
Yes. Whitney.
I love her too.
We're gonna tread lightly because I love me some Whitney. And we ain't summoning her spirit here because I don't deal with that shit.
She ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing for me. Other than Romeo J. Remember that interview where Whitney said that she was freebasing cocaine out of her J's with Bobby? They were putting cocaine in the J.
She said crack is whack.
Yes, but they were putting cocaine in the J. She was freebasing cocaine.
I mean,
that bitch was hard. Born in Newark.
You think she got Bobby on cocaine?
Absolutely, that's exactly what
I believe it too. After that show, her first.
Because Bobby's still touring today. Everybody want to say Bobby. Bobby is still on tour today, marrying bitches, having babies. Bobby's living his best life even after he went through. For real. When Bobby's story comes out, Whitney is gonna very much be a footnote to it, as far as like that was like a time where he was in like
turmoil.
Exactly, and we look at it as if like, oh, he brought the turmoil to her, but it's going to probably be that she brought the turmoil.
It's because Bobby had that, bad reputation. He met Whitney. Whitney was America's sweetheart, and I love her. So I'm saying this out of the pure love of my heart. So Whitney, don't come to me in my sleep tonight. But
come in my sleep, sis.
And don't take me with you when you go.
I fight in my sleep and in my wake.
Yes.
I ain't going without a fight, bitch.
Try your best.
Right. Try your best.
But I feel like, Whitney hung around a different crowd than Bobby hung around.
She did.
And, people who keep it as politically correct as possible look like us. We don't really do certain drugs. Cocaine was not the drug of choice back in those days. Niggas was doing crack.
When you got money, you do cocaine.
Yes, and you do when you're hanging around with certain people. Like I said, people look like us, we wasn't doing cocaine. Crack, maybe. Cocaine. Whitney introduced Bobby to that shit. Bobby was sitting around drinking 40s, smoking weed.
But the guy, she did crack too, though.
I mean,
if it could be smoked, Whitney smoked it. And we know that.
We did.
She said it. And when she did that expose with Oprah, she told all the business finally, and she, this is after the crack is whacked. Obviously,
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, the reason why she is on the chopping block tonight is because it's actually not her. It's actually Sissy. It's on the chopping block because Sissy has come out of her mouth, and she said out of her holy mouth, because we do love Sissy, and we do love how holy she is. She's a gospel legend. She came out of her mouth and said she never knew that Whitney was molested as a child until she viewed the screening of the documentary. Now, Sissy, even I knew that Whitney was molested as a child. Like, bitch, why don't you know? You failed the fuck out of Whitney. You don't think so? I feel like Sissy failed the fuck out of Whitney. All the motherfuckers, Pat failed the fuck out of Whitney.
You think she didn't know? Or she just said she didn't know for the cameras?
But why would she say she didn't know for the cameras? Like, what do you mean?
Maybe because, I don't know, because she probably felt like maybe she could have done more or could have helped out in a different way.
Well, once she'd have been molested, she'd have been molested, sis.
I mean, that's true. But I feel like, it's hard for me to believe that you didn't know through all these years, all these talks. And when people get inebriated, there's no filter. She just flows. How the hell you ain't know? Everybody in the world knew.
But she said she didn't know it was a documentary. She also said in the documentary that Whitney had real talent, and then to just let Janet Jackson have it, let the bitch have it, what she said. Sissy did cuss in this documentary.
Oh.
But we know Sissy cusses anyway. She's from, New Jersey, so what the fuck.
Right.
But I just felt like, Sissy, your ass on the chopping block. Everybody associated with Whitney on the chopping block. And Whitney too, because really the buck has to stop somewhere, and you had enough money to get yourself some help. You didn't have to be smoking.
What's her name?
Life away.
Her daughter name.
Bobby Chris.
Yep.
Bobby Chris. Whitney on the chopping block for Bobby Chris too, because Bobby Chris was the promise of tomorrow. I was hoping so much for Bobby Chris. I
was hoping too. I would just hope she would come back from it, realize, life is better, and come back clean. And that's truly the epitome of being a product of your damn environment.
Yeah, and they always say that, like, whenever, like, your parents is on drugs or something like that, like, the children act more like the parents than the parents do.
Absolutely.
So I felt like, Bobby Chris was responsible. She was really taking care of both her parents at that time, probably.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck happened to her when she was fucking her brother. No, we don't know. We can't let that get past us. Bobby Chris was fucking her adopted brother. And it's not allegedly. They was saying they was engaged. At first he was the brother.
Yes, he was the fiance.
Then he was the fiance, exactly.
And then we all was confused.
And then both of them was dead. Not the fiance. Whitney and Bobby Chris was dead. So I don't know whether Whitney had. I don't make the news. I don't tell you. I just report it. We know good and well that Bobby Chris was fucking her brother, her adopted brother in the spirit. They had adopted the brother in the spirit, and he was supposed to have been her fiance as well. And
that's cute.
Doing drugs together and things of that nature.
Look, when you hide, anything goes.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to say. That's a lot.
I done seen crackheads do a lot of crazy shit. So
Same.
I don't sound too absurd. I can kind of see that.
Okay. Well, I had wanted more out of Bobby Chris, and I definitely expected more out of Sissy, because you should have known while you was around the world singing and whatnot, singing and delivering folks, that your daughter was getting molested in some type of way. Because I ain't seen the documentary yet, but getting molested in some type of way.
Something wasn't right.
Something wasn't right, bitch, and you didn't get it, and the spirit didn't tell you. The spirit did not lead you to that.
Spirit told her ass. She probably just wanted to keep it undercover. Back then, molestation was like an embarrassment. They would dismiss it almost.
I mean, yeah, but that's fucked up.
It definitely is fucked up.
Either way, it's fucked up. If you knew she was being molested, you didn't say anything about it, that's fucked up. If you didn't know she was being molested and you didn't know nothing about it, that's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
What you want me to tell you?
Either way, you lacking.
You lacking. You really shit. You missing out, Sissy. So really,
you couldn't be my mother. I tell you that. You would have had to fight.
Sissy is definitely on the chopping block. And I'm going to see the documentary, and then I'll be able to say some more shit. But
yeah, that's our next step. We're gonna see the documentary.
I can only say what I can say. Girl.
I don't be a movie. It's actually like a documentary movie.
I'm waiting on
She
$6
got a lot to say,
Tuesday.
so I want to see. $6 Tuesday. Okay, we
Yeah.
can do that.
Today is Tuesday. However, comma. It's $6
Next
Tuesday. Next
Tuesday.
Tuesday, $6. We're going to the movie. I'll tell you how much it is once it's only $6.
Yes.
I ain't gonna tell you. I can't tell you for 12.
Look, because Lifetime messed it up for y'all asses.
Oh, I like that. I like that with Yaya.
Yeah, see, listen, it was not bad, but I think because my mind wasn't ready for it, my spirit wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready to see Whitney in that light, like a negative almost light. And they made her look like Whitney was.
They told the story the way that it fucking was. She was hooked on goddamn drugs.
I didn't want to
smoked
hear
her
it, and I
life
wasn't
away.
ready for it. So
Well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
now the documentary I'm only giving you the $6. Period.
Yeah, I'm only giving you the $6.
I'll see your ass on Tuesday, bitch.
That's the realest shit ever, though. For real, like, I'm only giving you these $6 motherfucking.
Now you can do it. It's Friday, man. Well, bitch, I got $6 motherfucking dollars. So
I'll be back on Tuesday.
Ain't nobody in there anyway. Give me the goddamn ticket for $6. Okay, let's go Tuesday.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That is an absolute mess. So next, we have my favorite part of the show, which is a poetic moment for the culture.
Yes.
Get my mind right.
Can we dim the lights for this?
Okay, we're gonna dim some of the lights. Hold on. Which side we want to dim? We'll dim this one. Yes. There we go.
Ooh, yes, I like this.
Yes. We'll dim this one.
For the culture.
Okay. All right. Bounce that booty on the floor. Shake till you get a little sore. Show them your mama made a hoe.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and get a little low. Just like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Shake that booty in the car.
Oh.
Shake that booty in the store. Pop it, stop it, drop it, pop it. If I hit Alexa's sky, I'm a motherfucking rocket.
Toot.
I ain't got no fucking heart. I can't be loyal to you, whore.
Oh.
Yes.
That's real.
Yes. You weren't here from the start.
And you weren't.
You were not here from the start at all.
Not.
And I can't be loyal to somebody who wasn't here from the start.
Period.
Point blank.
I don't even go no further than that.
That's
You
ghetto.
understand.
I thought it's so ghetto. Folks say period, point blank. Point blank, period. That's so ghetto.
The end, bitch.
Exactly like, girl, I get it at the end. All right. That was good. That really renewed my spirit.
Yes, we needed that.
That was good. It really renewed my
It's
spirit.
almost like for the culture therapy.
We really do need it every now and again, just as black people in general.
Wow, let's talk about it. Let's talk about everything.
I felt like it was self-help.
Self-care.
Yeah, definitely.
Self-care.
Self-care, absolutely. Love yourself. Now, the next bitch on the docket, and by docket I mean chopping block.
The chopping block, okay. And by docket I mean chopping block. That's an inside joke. I don't get that. That would be part of the show though. No one. And by the docket I mean chopping block.
Woo! The next bitch on the block, we have Leandria Gutterbutt Johnson. She's on the block. Let me tell you why. It's not the real reason why. Okay, so let me tell you what happened with her. Marvin Winans had apparently shaded her in some way to act like she was a peasant, seen her, kept on moving like she was nobody.
Okay.
Leandria
Feelings got hurt.
felt a way about it. She went live and she was talking all types of smack about Marvin. And then she got a little broader with the smack talking and started saying that she was over the Christianity bullshit.
She took it all the way there.
She took it all the way there. She cussed. She was smoking.
Drinking. Her little Patron.
See, people said she looked like she was drunk, but I didn't see that she was drunk. She said she wasn't
I
drunk.
ain't never gone to the casino and ain't had a drink.
And she's in the casino, so you gambling, you smoking, you drinking, you got a lot
Oh,
going
really?
on.
That makes sense.
You got a lot going on.
You better
And
pray
she said she's over it.
quickly.
But this is my thing about Leandria. I've loved Leandria ever since Sunday Best. Loved her. Was rooting for her because I already knew she was real. Then I saw her
We're
on
all rooting for you.
genuinely. Then we saw her on Pastors of Atlanta, and I rooted for her even more because she was going through whatever the fuck she was going through with her husband about that baby that he had behind her back on her. And she needed to find out whether or not he was the baby daddy or not. He got the DNA. I mean, that's why I was on the show. And she was also getting dressed like a prostitute and going down and handing out cigarettes and condoms to the prostitutes down there in Atlanta.
That's commendable.
But I supported it because of the simple fact that, well, let's talk about why people didn't support it. People didn't support it because they said, oh, God, you're supposed to preach celibacy, et cetera, et cetera. My whole thing was, the reason why I supported it was, you out here handing out condoms. It's not like you handing out condoms to 15-year-olds in school. You're handing out condoms to motherfucking prostitutes that's having sex 10, 12 times a night.
Period.
You might be saving their fucking life. You in Atlanta. You talking about they got all types of shit in Atlanta.
They have a billboard that literally telling people in the city have HIV or HIV positive. So it's real out there.
It's very motherfucking real in Atlanta. So you might be saving the prostitute's life, or you might be saving one of the John's life. Because the prostitute might already have something. You give them a condom, and you saving the John's life. So I mean, I felt like it's still God's work because at the end of the day, you are helping them in some way. It's not like you out here supporting the fact that they're having sex.
Look at God working in a mysterious way.
I mean, you can't just go out there and pick bitches about the corner and say you're no longer a prostitute. Like that's not what you gonna help those who want to be helped. Period. So if you're giving them a cigarette, or you're giving them a condom, or whatever, they already smoke. They already fuck.
They gonna do it with or without you, but this way you can help them.
That's how I felt about it. So I always supported Leandria, and I still support her even on this because as somebody whose family is like deep in the church, like I've got 7 uncles. The majority of them are like in the church. I've got ministers in my family. I've got like pastors, evangelists, all of that in my direct family bloodline. Okay. So like as someone who was raised in the church, just like I believe her father was a bishop, I want to say. As somebody. Yeah, exactly. As somebody who was raised in the church, it's like dealing with that. I don't want to say Christianity bullshit because I feel like that's rude. That's what she's saying.
That's what it is.
But
it's
that's
church,
how she felt.
Church bullshit.
It's like motherfuckers really sit there and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm in the church, I can't talk about the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I was gay, or the fact that I sold my pussy for money, or, you know what I'm saying, they can't act like everything is just gotta be so goddamn picture perfect. But at the end of the day, that's not really what the fuck it is. Period. And that's fake. To me, that's fake. As somebody who's like been through real struggle, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's fake as fuck. I don't want you to sit, don't preach at me, and don't sit up here and act like you never had no struggles and no problems, or act like because you accepted Christ.
Don't you're not a human. Like you ain't done nothing you shouldn't have done.
Right, exactly.
If you listen, this is my thing with everybody else. If you cannot sit here and tell me you follow the Bible word for word, verbatim, I mean, you ain't out here smoking, sexing, drinking, texting and driving, nothing.
Texting and driving, shut up.
Shit, you can kill somebody. Look at Brady. So, anyways, like I said, if you ain't out here committing none of these sins, maybe we'll talk. But don't tell me because you out here and you ain't fucking before marriage or whatever, and I'm out here, but you having a drink, and I'm out here doing me, whatever the case is. People understand we still human beings. I'm doing me.
It's to do you.
But anyways.
Do you?
But do you? At the end of the day, I feel like people always try to put a stipulation on as far as how you have to prove your Christianity or how you have to prove your religion. At the end of the day, good is good, bad is bad, right is right, wrong is wrong. So as long as you live your life on a righteous tip, yeah, you're going to slip up every once in a while. Yeah, the girl may want a shot of Patron. She might want a cigarette. She might want to say, I know you out here humping.
The girl
here's a condom.
Look at her lips. She don't sit smoke.
I know she.
She's on Newports and all types of shit. She might smoke more than
that. That's probably not where it stops. But, I mean, if God does it, it's for her to use anyway, so whatever. But anyways, the point that I'm making is, at the end of the day, I feel like you have to be supportive of doing things right with people. If you know this person's out here and they, you know my titties?
I'm looking at this little situation.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use
It look nice.
But if you are out here and you out here humping anyway, like my mother, she would be the perfect example. She'll tell you she had my sister when she was 16 years old. When we got to that age, she said, I know it's gonna happen. You're human. People want to have sex at this age. Come to me first. And she was the first person I told I wanted to have sex. Not even a week later, I was in birth control. And here I am, 28 years old with no kids, because I confide in someone who wasn't going to be judgmental. But who knows? Things happen. You're a human. It is what it is. If she want to help this prostitute out and give them condoms, kudos to you, girl. And if the church is against you, you do what you doing is right. Do what you know to be right.
That's how I felt about it. So, anyway, she said what she said via whatever the fuck live video. She said it. She looked some type of way that folks thought she was drunk or whatnot.
Didn't help her case, but
she slammed the church. She lost the gig. They said she couldn't perform. They said she couldn't perform at the Essence Awards, and she said she was sorry. She apologized and all of that, but they still didn't give her back her gig. They really came for a coin at that point in the game. But I'm still on Leandria's side. Fuck it. These motherfuckers walk around here like they goddamn so holier than now, whatnot, walk by like they don't goddamn see you and shit like that. Fuck them. That's rude. And Jesus would never did that. So while you sitting around here, you got the last name Winans, and you feel as though you're Christianity royalty or whatever the fuck, you're royalty in the church and all of that.
Try again.
At the end of the day, I was raised on the Winans. And so was Leandria, I'm sure. I was absolutely raised on the Winans. So to find out that that's how y'all acting out here in the streets to regular folks, how the fuck would you act to me? I don't have no Grammys.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Leandria got that goddamn Grammy. I don't have no Grammys, and I feel like that's rude as fuck. So she did exactly what the fuck I would have did, which when in fact she didn't do what I would have did, because I would have said something to your face.
Period. I would have tagged you in my live post.
Exactly. Like it would have been a whole different situation. Fucking around with me. But but Leandria said what she had to say to the world, and I feel like everyone came down on her so bad about it, as if number one, we didn't know Leandria smoked. Like she was smoking on one Preachers of Atlanta. We could all see that. Why the fuck do you think she was giving out cigarettes? The bit of smoke. Like it is what it is. And I relate to it because at the end of the day, as somebody who loves Christ but is still pressing towards the mark, trying to get better every day, I like to see somebody else who is also doing the same thing. So
absolutely.
She was on the chopping block only because I wanted to talk about her situation, not because I wanted to chop her. If I want to chop anybody, I want to chop goddamn Marvin Winans.
Yep.
Chop that motherfucking Winans out.
With your shady nose.
I'm gonna chop Marvin. I might chop BNCC if y'all step too motherfucking far.
Stay in your place now. But that's the reason I heard that. I've heard that that's how they are. And that's
the
how.
Winans specifically?
Well, not the Winans specifically, but just them up there in the uppity tier of
the gospel.
Yes.
I mean, I know that. And I know that. I mean, a lot of them have done that. You know, a lot of them condemn people for just like, for sin like nobody else sins. Like every sin isn't weird the same. Like Kiera, she was just in the headlines.
I'm ready for some tea to come out. I'm ready to see like.
For Kiera?
See, like, what's their tea? Like, okay, y'all got this picture perfect lifestyle. Y'all live in a glass.
Well, we know about Kiera's tea, not necessarily her tea specifically, but her family's tea.
Mm.
She had said that I guess everybody gay had been molested or something like that. That's the reason why that they were gay and they got a void to fill or some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? We know all shit. We know Jay Drew, her brother, her brother. 2 motherfucking kids out of wedlock. We know that much. We know that.
See what I'm saying?
That's allegedly. I believe we know that much. I haven't done my research on that. However, comma. I know we got one. I know he definitely has one baby out of wedlock. I don't know about the second one.
One too many.
Exactly. From what I understand, when her mama Karen was pregnant with her, Dorinda, her sister, was fucking her husband, the bishop. From what I understand, allegedly. So everybody has skeletons in the closet.
Glass houses.
No, Leandria ain't got a motherfucking thing to do about Kiera. However, Kiera was talking about folks in general. I feel like you shouldn't talk people in general.
Period.
Nobody should. Not the saints. Not nobody should. At the end of the day, you don't ever know what folks are dealing with.
Period.
And if you feel like in your heart of hearts that people are the way that they are because they were molested as a child, then why the fuck would you bring that up?
Right. That's a whole different ball game. Leave that alone.
That's rude. That's what a lot of them is like that. Kim Burrell had said something about the gays semi-recently, and she lost all types of endorsements and sponsorships and all types of carry-ons, and they didn't get to promote that song from Hidden Figures. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, you promote that. That was a good ass song too. That Victory song was a good ass song, and they didn't get to promote it.
Oh, you gotta say something.
All because you had to say something about the gays, and you know good and well the gays be running all that Hollywood shit. You know you don't say nothing about that.
Period.
You know they be up there doing all of that. There was in the gay uproar. There was glitter everywhere. It's like no.
Every day is Pride Month.
Okay, that was over it. And they killed the fuck out of that record. Nobody heard the record but me. I supported the fuck out of that record.
Stream.
Nobody heard the record but me. But I supported the fuck out of that record. It was a
Because I
good
definitely
record.
haven't heard the record.
Yeah, it was a good record. It really was. And she didn't get to promote it because she said that hateful ass shit when the video came out. That was last year sometime.
I don't understand how people in the church be so like quick to condemn the gays, not realizing like half the people in the church, if not the half, are gay. Do y'all not know that?
They don't want to accept that. You know they don't want to accept
Oh,
shit
okay.
like
So
that.
the choir director he's real happy all the time. Okay.
The choir director, we're talking about the head usher, some of the pastors, some of the bishops.
Okay. But okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna step over that. Last on my chopping block. This is a chop. But this is for Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. It's not. No, I would never chop Beyonce. She can never be chopped.
So how you chopping Beyonce?
She can never be chopped. However, her uterus, her overactive uterus is chopped because it's alleged that she is pregnant again, and I would be very, very upset if she was pregnant again. Get the fuck off of her, Jay-Z. Get the fuck off of her.
But you know what? The reason why I wouldn't be too upset is because none of these babies are stopping what the hell she doing. Beyonce ain't
No, but it is because she goes the fuck away for years on end and leaves us to listen to the same goddamn songs over and over and over
until we
again.
get our new being out.
Until we get new shit. That's fucked up. Rihanna goddamn released a new song, a new album every year for 7 years straight.
When was her last album?
No, I'm not talking about last year or this year.
Okay,
I'm talking about the last album that she released.
A lot.
She released a new album for, it was like literally like 7 years straight. Like I remember like it was like every Thanksgiving or Christmas we had a new Rihanna album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm comparing Rihanna to Beyonce because obviously Rihanna doesn't have she doesn't have as much talent. She doesn't have as much anything money as Beyonce. No. I actually like Rihanna.
I like Rihanna,
But-
but you understand you always be the princess to the queen.
Okay, sis. Beyonce drops completely the fuck off the face of the earth for years. Not for like 6 months. She drops off the face of the earth for fucking years. And I gotta goddamn figure out how I make it through life for the next year and a half.
But then she
without
come back and she drop a bomb with a no promotion, no publicity.
Yes, and that's rude too.
Oh
because I
my
wanna
gosh,
make sure.
album 5 minutes ago, and boom, that's the end of we good.
That's rude. Don't do
That's
that.
a little rude.
That's rude as fuck.
And look on Instagram and be like, wait, she got an album out? But I got a
Yeah, I want to be knowing. I want to be in the know.
I want to
in the game.
anticipate it.
I want to be able to anticipate it. I want you to release a single first so I can decide whether or not I'm buy it. But I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Period.
But
And I got titles, so I'm in all of that. I'm streaming everything.
I don't have Tidal. I have Tidal because it's more
Tidal.
expensive. No, I got the student version of Apple Music. It's only $5 a month. I know y'all can do that. Use your student ID email and get that discount.
Tidal has discounts, support Black.
I support it, but I support it when it supports me and my pocket. Okay.
What's $5 more?
It's $5 more. That's what
Okay.
it is.
That's $5 more.
Fuck you mean? Right? That's a good $60 extra a year.
A year.
Okay, I don't have Beyonce and Jay-Z's money. If it,
You're right.
for real, if they were supporting me, if they would just lower their prices, or if they would tell me that it was coming out, or if they would leak their shit early in the game.
Give us a
Y'all don't
sneak peek.
need all the money, bitch. Y'all don't need all the fucking money. Y'all already got all my money. I gave them so much money from the time I was probably
Who you telling?
15.
From buying
Up
CDs.
until like,
Yeah.
buying CDs, going to goddamn concerts, buying shirts and shit at the concert.
Yes.
All that shit was overpriced. I went to motherfucking Made in America, put money in your pocket there. Are you fucking kidding me? You're not getting my extra $5 a month. Fuck that. I'm gonna give you a
I
$5
gave you
box.
enough.
I'm gonna get a $5 box. I'm gonna get that bitch down at the Popeyes talking about that Cane Sweet Iced Tea.
Here you go.
Not $5 a month. That's exactly what I'm
See, you earned that $5, boo boo.
I'm gonna need that $5 when I'm listening to your music off of Apple Music. I'm I'm gonna need a snack. As I'm going through your album, I'm going through your album. I need a snack. So
I need a snack to hold me through.
to hold me over to the end of your album.
I support Tidal.
I support it too, but I don't support your overactive uterus. Stop. You just had 2 kids at once, bitch. You just had 2 kids at the same time.
Yeah.
You need to stop.
You go from 1 to 3. That's a hell of a shock right there.
You go from 1 to 3 to 8. I don't know how the fuck we gonna have this time.
Listen.
5. Look at the same time.
She did, but Beyonce did say in her, what was it, 8 shit?
Mm-hmm. What she saying?
What she said? About the haters. Something because she fertile. We dropping kids and these haters.
Because they fired. That was in Top Off. I wouldn't say, wasn't it?
No, that was 8 shit.
Okay.
Verification. We'll figure it out. Yeah, but I swear that was.
That's not 8 shit. I don't think.
We're gonna see this here. Beyonce.
I mean, I know I've been drinking, but I know I ain't that damn crazy.
I know, because you know I love my queen.
But yes, bitch, you are fertile, and we see that. You can prove that already. You don't need to have. You can have as many kids as you want to, but do it when it doesn't affect me. I got tickets to your concert next month, so I don't want to see pregnant Beyonce performing. I want to see regular. Huh?
We're both wrong. It's definitely the Mi Gente.
Mi gente, yes.
That was
Se vale que se den the
Hey!
I don't know the words.
I was with it. I was what you do it.
All I know is fertile.
Drop haters.
Fertile.
Fertile. Yeah, I know
Yes.
that part.
Absolutely, that's all I know. I said Top Off. But I knew that was Top Off. Anyway, I knew that was Top Off because I could sing the song wrong. Any Hoosier, like you just had so many kids at once. You need to stop. You got enough kids for right now.
And we haven't even met Remy or Sir, whatever the damn baby's like.
Remy. No, bitch, Rumi. With the you. You still talking about him. You still talking about Tamar. We chopped her already. We moved on to the next bitch. That's ignorant.
But yes, we need to meet the twins first. Until we meet the twins, I don't need no more babies. We don't want no more babies.
They got something. They got stunt twins. They got stunt twins. They do have stunt twins.
I'm sure they do.
No, and the imagery for the concert. They holding fake twins. Those are not your twins.
But she did hide blue from us for a while too.
I don't know that it was a year.
It wasn't that long, yes.
Or over a year.
It
I don't
was
know.
a few months.
Right. It was a few months, and then we started seeing like little student pictures. And
yeah, and then she would come. Yeah, and then she.
And then you released Life Is But a Dream, and then we saw the whole thing.
But maybe because Blue came out. She's gorgeous now. I'm gonna say that. Let's start with that. She's gorgeous now.
How did Blue come out? Looking
like Jay-Z.
Her daddy's son.
Daddy.
She was her daddy's son.
Your daddy's son, for sure. And I think that baby you is definitely a daddy's son.
Genetics are a motherfucker.
I mean, when you have a dad like Jay-Z, you can only do so much.
I don't know. I'm hoping for. They usually say that the younger children are prettier than the older ones.
Well, we'll see.
That's what they always say.
I can't tell. She's hiding the shit out
The
the
genes
damn
gotta get warmed up. We seen them though. We saw them.
I want a close up of these goddamn kids. I want to tell them apart. I want to be able to.
No shade. That's exactly what
Yes, I want to actually know these damn kids.
Absolutely.
She's withholding. I don't like that.
I just hope she's not pregnant again. I don't.
We ain't got time for you to have no more.
I don't care for that. I don't care for that at all. I mean, not right now. Give us some time. Let the album do some numbers. We're going on tour for at least a year and a half. Do about maybe 150 shows.
We can't.
Shows.
Do
do all of that.
Like,
because that's really what created Cardi, and like a lot of these bitches is popping up now. All this LMA, all these bitches is because the Beyonce wasn't around. So you about to go away again and cut and pop back. You know what I'm saying?
And let these hoes know. Now it's time for them to get some kind of clout. Except for Cardi, I like Cardi. We'll let her ride.
Don't get me wrong, I love Cardi. Absolutely love Cardi. And for real, you know what I'm saying? Her song might not have done the numbers that it did if Beyonce had a single on the track. On the charts.
Yeah. But I don't know, because you have to think about it. I feel like maybe the industry kind of been hating on Beyonce a little bit. Because they said for real, I think her last number one hit was some song she did with Ed Sheeran.
Well, Yeah. She with Ed Sheeran. Perfect. The perfect duet. That's absolutely true. But
And then before that was
like some on B-Day. Like
yeah,
like
I want to
super
say.
old. But that's fine.
Tommy.
That's fine. She's not worried about that. She sold number one. She sold millions of records when she was with Destiny Child and by herself before. She's more concerned about saying what the fuck she wants to say now, which I'm down for. I'm down for.
And she did say that at this point, ain't no trying to be politically correct, whatever. I love how she's coming out more now in her skin, confident in who she is, and also doing everything she does more now for the culture. She's not like pop star Beyonce. She's like a black girl from Houston. Yes, right. A black girl from Houston.
And I support all of that. Well, yes, absolutely.
Coachella.
Yes, I support all of that, and I'm riding with you. But bitch, you gotta be on the scene for me to be able to ride with you. You can't.
Period. We got time for no vacations.
These damn babies and stuff. Unless you want to do what Cardi did and perform all the way till you like about to motherfucking pop.
And if you do, you better be twerking like Cardi was twerking and popping that thing like Cardi was too.
I want to see all of that.
I want to see a show.
I definitely want to see all of that. I want to see the twerk. I want to see the pop. I want to see.
Oh, why you still in the
I want to see you drop it.
I need everything.
I want to see you drop it. I want to see all of that. Make me feel some type of way about your pregnant ass.
Yes.
Make me feel some type of way about you, Sid.
Make me want to get pregnant.
Okay.
You know we love doing what Beyonce do. I'm thinking pregnant after Beyonce pregnant.
Make me want to get pregnant.
You better make that shit look so easy. Make that shit look easy and flawless, like you do everything else.
Easily. Well, that's it. That's all that's on my chopping block. That's all that I have until next time. Until there's some new news, I ain't gonna say that we'll be back here every Tuesday at 8 o'clock and nothing like that. I can't do all of that. We back here whenever there's new news and new shit we want to talk about and chop and cut up.
Like I'm shaking right now.
Yes, absolutely. And until then, holla.
Bye, YouTube world.